Hello comrades, let's continue our last scenario in the elite campaign for the first guards. Yeah, let's flanked over here, but I am really not sure. I mean, we are going to clear this, but you need to be careful with this tank. Yeah? Okay, fine. Let's throw this. Now let's repair. So what if this tank attacks? Alright. It's not going to be nice. Can't go back, huh? Alright, let's give double anti-tank protection. Still is going to be really bad, but I'm okay with that. Okay. So this is a minefield, huh? Let's clear with our cavalry. Where are we going with this tank? This tank belongs to this group, yeah? I think it is. Artillery. Let's move artillery and let's move our flux. This tank, I don't believe it's dangerous. Not dangerous, yeah? So we have this small group that crossed them. Here we go. I don't see any flux over here. Okay. Fine, now here. Yeah, 3000 per this hex, yeah. That's how we have now almost 90,000. Okay, our artilleries are coming forward. Fine, this area. Okay, we have a enemy planes, huh? Alright. Excellent. Fine. What is this? We have how much armor? This is T-34. Unbelievable. But this is enough. Okay, good. We can rebase our fighter over here. This one is suppressed and we still have a terrible score like this, huh? That's interesting. Come on, fighter. This fighter refuses to move. refusing to move. Okay. Okay, another tank. I think everything over here is done, yeah? Nothing else? Alright. Torgo is over here, yeah? Fine, enter. Ah, they don't have any more airfields. Nice. Su-85. Okay. Okay, good. Fine. Now we need to bring our artillery and fire at this tank. Go back. I don't believe they have any more. They have any more planes, yeah? Over here we are actually ready to cross, yeah? This area situation is a bit different. Okay, let's use this one. This one has lightning attack, yeah? That's good. What is this? Yeah, now in circle, but I think we'll be able to deal with this, yeah? Fine. This is done. What is this? Okay, no surrender and rapid fire. This is insane. Mouse with the 13 strength with the rapid fire, but I mean, it's okay. You also have very strong units, so it's okay. Germans also should have a very strong units as well. And this is a clear terrain, I believe. It is fortification, yeah, even that. What's over here? Any more surprises? Yeah. KV-85. Let's go like this, okay? If it comes, it will be met with our SU. I think flags are not important anymore. Flags are... This flag has a really good range, so let's rebase. Okay, our fighter over here. There is no need for our fighters to be shot down by this flag. Okay. It's important to get this artillery close, yeah, to fire at the Real Society bus. This name, Real Society bus. What's over here? What's the name? No, no. No special names. Mouse, huh? Don't believe that mouse is going to attack. This is very unfavorite for the mouse. Turn is 29 and it's going to rain. That's not good, but yes. Going to be destroyed, this ambush here. It's raining. What is this type of tank? Panther P, huh? Panther P is destroyed, okay. Our recon. I don't know how much movement we have left, we'll see, alright. They have a lot of these. Over here, okay. Bring our heavy artillery. So enemy artillery can fire at us over here. So let's move this artillery north, yeah? Over here. Without infantry, to be honest, I don't know what to do. It's very dangerous to advance with this group. They are much stronger than I initially thought, so... Okay, fine. Let's repair our... Okay, other artillery is here and we have this, alright, so let's move recon and we are going to fire with this artillery, okay? Probably next turn we are going to attack. That's going to be next turn, okay? Let's prepare our unit so that we can cross quickly. Next turn, huh? It's going to be nice weather. Okay, good. Okay, good. We did that. Let's fire with this. Now what can we do? I mean, it's not perfect, but I would say it's okay. This tank, no surrender, and yeah. If you attack from here, I think this is even better, yeah. Okay, good. So we broke through, yeah, pretty much. Like to repair this tank before we move forward. These guys move artillery here. Okay. Fine, we move a tank pair here. Okay. Crossing the Elbe. Okay, I hope this is not the end. No, it should not be the end. Okay, fine. No, it's not the end. Okay, let's move artillery forward, cavalry, and artillery up here. This area. How much movement we have? Only 2, huh? Okay, we move over here. We destroy this. We need to move away. This is a countryside. Okay, that's fine. We are going to be in circle if we move over there. Let's move with the recon. It's not surrender, it is. Okay, I don't know where it's going to retreat. Probably over here, yeah. We move with our tank here, and we move with our anti-tank here. Okay. Fine. That's artillery that fires. It's going to be met with our artillery if we can see that artillery. So let's move one tank over here, okay. Now infantry will wait. We'll wait to cross. Okay, our tanks are protected. Fortunately, it retreated over here. Yeah. We're going to repair this. Fine. Flak is over there, so I don't believe that our attack can work. No, we can give it a try, but I don't believe. Nothing, nothing. Nothing, alright. Where's our recon? Alright, this one is over here, but our plane recon, I don't know where it is. Some Americans are here, okay, we see. Right. Sending now fighters instead of recon. I think we lost one recon and I didn't buy. Or maybe we didn't. Maybe it's somewhere. Where's that recon? Okay, it's left over here. Let's move a recon. Okay, good. What do we see? Not too many over here. Okay, these are the Americans. Fine. Oh, it's possible they can see our artillery. Maybe from here. Yeah, they have spotting of 3. Alright, I see. Okay, good. Now. I think this is it in this area. Fine. Okay, I don't believe there is a need to move these guys. There's nothing over here, okay? Artillery, yeah, we can move. Help. But I would leave the other units over here, yeah? There's no point. They can just stay. Yeah. Stay over there, okay? That's good. Over here we have only to take this and that's all, yeah? Fine, let's move a tank over there. Cavalry. There is another tank. This is a Panzer 7 Lion, huh? Panzer 7 Lion. Really a good tank. Moving our cavalry over here, I mean it might work, but because you know we have SU to support us. We need to damage this a bit, yeah. Yeah, somehow like this. How much armor? We still have enough. T-44, some with these heroes. I back in the wind. Come back. How is discovery? Okay, they will survive. They are going to survive, and now what can we do with this tank? Flak is still alive, huh? And we can't reach this. Flak artillery is dead. That's good, and we can use the recon plane. Okay, that would be the best. Okay, well, this tank is pretty much no damage. It doesn't have any experience. So. Now actually we can move our artillery to protect cavalry. This is going to be much more effective. And we have a bomber. We're not going to use because of the because of the flak, yeah. Okay. I would say it's okay. Next turn. Fine. Our recon is too far away. I think we have one forgotten recon over here. Okay, what's over there? Nothing, that's all. We need to send our units over here, and this scenario is over. Can we destroy this cavalry and end this? And the, sorry, not cavalry, this infantry. Can we attack from a hill? Yeah, it's much better when we attack from hill. We don't have any recon to send to help. But if we are going to send tanks, we are going to have initiative. See how now actually we are not going to suffer any damage because of the mass attack and initiative bonus. Well, we still suffer some damage, but okay. It was not in the predictions, alright? Fine. And I would say this is it. We are ending Guards campaign. Let's meet our friends Americans. First Guards, Colonel Field Marshal, General Major Generalissimus. Okay, we were waiting for Generalissimus. Any Germans on the map? No. We captured all of them or destroyed them, whatever. Okay, that would be all, yeah? First Guard Army. It's over. Let's check out our units. And an infantry, 41 tank. Unit from the start. 275 infantry. Right, solid for the infantry. Cavalry. All our infantries are from start, yeah. I didn't buy any new. Yeah. I mean, okay. They were good, you know. These guys, they had almost 4 stars. So for such a short campaign, good. Tanks. This tank started as a recon, yeah. And then we switched to tank. I think 5 stars, yeah. A lot of infantry destroyed, but I think it destroyed more infantry as a recon, not as a tank. Yeah, these are both units, you know, from the start of the campaign, Lessons of War. This one we got later. Okay, ending stalemates. This is ending stalemates against the Japanese. That's the second scenario in the Far East. Again, one of the first tanks. Yeah, as a recon again. Yeah, our recon switch to tank. 5 stars, yeah. So everything, yeah. 5 stars. They have around 300 infantry, which is okay. This one again. Started as a recon. This one started as a tank from the start. Yeah. Almost 4 stars, okay. And now we have a tank which started as tank PT7. Of course, 5 stars, almost 1000 infantry, 576 tanks, and everything else, recons, anti-tank artillery, whatever. One of our best units, yeah. Then aircraft carrier. Interesting. Can't remember where. Is this a glitch? Can't remember. Where did we destroy aircraft carrier? 10. Maybe we did, I forgot. This one 3 aircraft carrier. Maybe some transports, I can't remember anymore. This one 325, okay. Lessons of War, nice. From the start it was a tank. This one was a tank from the start. 5 stars maximum. Experience 5999. And this was our second best tank, 875 infantry. Well, solid number of tanks, anti-tank artillery, this was are one of best units, yeah. Recons. Yeah, I mean, many of them were recruited in the final scenarios. Yeah, Brody Cauldron, Heroes, and still they managed to get a decent experience, yeah. But yeah, they were really, really important. And we started as, you know, we ended with T38. That's funny, okay. I didn't want to change through a whole campaign. Because we didn't have any all-terrain recons, and you know, I thought that it's going to be better to have a tracked recon. Su-85s. Nothing spectacular. I mean, they did their job, okay, protecting tanks. They were not especially good, but okay, I would say useful. It would be much more difficult without anti-tank units. Artillery's distance from the start. Yeah, all 4 artilleries are from the start. This one has a nice number of kills, but it had that hero, you know, double attack. These two, actually, I think we started with 6 artilleries, and I didn't change that number, yeah. I see that all of them are lessons of war, yeah. So I didn't increase number of artilleries. There were 6 from the start, yeah. I increased number of tanks. And during campaign, yeah, I struggled with these stowed artilleries, you know, especially because of their transport, which is you know, truck, and this was really many times, you know, where there were no roads. They were late to the battle many times. So these were really refreshing. Though the problem is, yeah, 7 core slots, very expensive. Flux, I mean, they were very good. Mostly because of our trait, yeah. Anti-air veteran. So actually they destroyed a lot of fighters, planes, bombers, everything. 4 of them, I think that's ideal number. Only 4 core slots. That's a small price for such a good protection, yeah. 16 core slots for such a good protection. And for planes we used auxiliary fighters, recons and bombers, usually in this combination. 6 fighters, 2 bombers, tactical, and 2 recons. We didn't use strategic bombers at all. Okay, that would be all, yeah. Let's see, is there anything now, some sort of end briefing, or so that we can read. So it's 28 April, the war is going to end in 10 days. Okay, there is an end briefing. First Ukrainian front offensives, early 45. There was still, this was part of the Poland before the World War II, yeah. So actually they started over here, south of Warsaw. This is Poland, yeah. They attacked, and so they moved over here to the Czechoslovakia and South Poland. The Soviet Guards represented the elite of the Red Army during the Great Patriotic War, forged in the fiercest battles and honored by extraordinary courage. They were the shock troops of the Soviet war effort, entrusted with the most difficult tasks. After the devastation of Barbarossa, Guards formation would cement their reputation in nearly every major operation. Stalingrad Guards rifle and tank units played decisive roles in encircling and destroying the German Sixth Army. At Kursk, Guards tank armies blunted the might of Hitler's armored spearheads and led the massive Soviet counterattacks. During the push to the Dnieper, the Vistula and Oder, Guards armies were often placed at the tip of the spear, trusted to overcome the strongest enemy defenses. Over here it's written, I don't know all the Cyrillic letters, I know some, but I think this is Guardia, which means guards. Yeah, this is probably the emblem of the, and over here is SCCCP. Okay, which means the Soviet Union. Yeah, in Cyrillic. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the Guardia and that's CCCP, Soviet Union. Let's see, after the war, the Guards' legacy endured as a cornerstone of the Soviet military tradition. Even after the dissolution of the Soviet Union, modern Russia continues to maintain Guards units, heriting not only the name but also the tradition of excellence that began in crucible of the Great Patriotic War. Guards exist as living proof of the Red Army's transformation from the chaos of 1941 to the unstoppable force that brought victory in 1945 and propelled the Soviet Union to the position of the global superpower for decades to follow. Congratulations on reaching the end of the first Guards Soviet campaign. Thank you so much for continuing the support for all these years. We would not be able to make all of this campaign content without you, the player, to enjoy it. We hope that you had fun with this campaign and are looking forward to more to come. I would say the cost is, I think, €5. That's the cost. And considering how much hours I spent, who knows how many, maybe 30-40 hours, I think it's a great value. It's a good DLC. I still prefer, when you ask me, what do I prefer, Panzer Corps 1 or Panzer Corps 2, I still prefer Panzer Corps 1 mostly because I believe it is a better balanced game. But this is good, okay? This is enjoyable and I had fun playing this guard. So if you have a Panzer Corps 2, I think €5 and to play these nice scenarios, which are not short or long, so many of these scenarios I played for 2 or 3 hours. I think it's a good value. Yeah. If you don't own Panzer Corps 1, then I suggest you to buy Panzer Corps 1 Gold version, where there are hundreds of scenarios and hundreds of hours can be spent playing Panzer Corps 1, and you can wait always, there is some sale on Steam sale or I don't know, on GOG sale or things like that, so you can get it for, I don't know, maybe for €20, which is a great value. Okay, that will be all for the first Guards. I don't know how good is this Westfall. I didn't buy it and I didn't buy Cyrenaica. Everything else I did, and I played everything else and I recorded everything else from here. But Cyrenaica, I'm really not interested in the battles between the British and Italians. I don't know. Does not look to me interesting. Maybe I'm wrong. And the Westfall, I need to check it out. What is this Westfall? Okay, I don't know what it is, but I must admit this Ghost Division and First Guards are really nice concept, besides these grand campaigns. This is really nice campaigns, 9 scenario long, and I think they're really good. It's a good concept. Okay, after the Axis operations, this is definitely the best DLCs in the Panzer Corps 2. Yeah. So thank you very much guys for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye.